Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Sky Thursday, Big Sky 35 Wednesday editions on a Wednesday. I don't know where I was going with any of that, but here we are. And want to show off some Philly pickups for the Philadelphia show. Talk about what I can remember, how I came about some of this stuff. I picked up some oddball stuff on Friday from a couple of vendors next door. I don't want to say oddball, different, not card stuff, but this one here is kind of cardish. Now, I did have 10 of these. They came in a little, like almost like an old recipe tin. And these cards you would buy every so often in packs. And I have the Johnny Bench back here. I saw this. I don't think I had this one, but I just had a bunch of these. And I thought it was cool. Just awesome. I'll probably have it framed up somewhere. Just reminds me a little nostalgia of my childhood. The next one I picked up is probably one of my favorite things I picked up at the show. I picked it up for $5. The two things I picked up at the show that I really liked, neither one of them are cards. This one was $5. The other one was fudge. So this one was $5. My dad, if you watch our Monday show, he talks about going to watch the Richmond Virginians play at the old Parker Field, and this is a magazine or official scorebook, whatever, from that. And I just 1961, definitely getting framed, getting put up. Just again, some nostalgia. I have to take it, let my dad see it before I throw it up. But I told him about it. He thought it was pretty cool. Next is the a 1965 program and scorecard. This was a little bit pricier, but I threw it in with some stuff Mike got and nailed it. So really enjoyed that. 1965 New York Mets, Shea Stadium in the background. Just really like that one. Next is going to be a 1977 player photo album. Thought that was pretty cool. And this was stuff I just picked up on Friday. I wasn't looking to really buy anything. But this stuff just caught my eye, especially being in Philly. Now, I'm a Gary Carter collector, so I look for different stuff with him on it. You can see he's right here in this 88 Mets yearbook with Keith Hernandez, McReynolds. Looks like Hojo, Strawberry, and Gooden. And then the last one is the 89 yearbook with Gary Carter on the cover, Strawberry, Hernandez, and Gooden. So just some different things with Gary Carter on it. Those will probably, I have other yearbooks and programs on a bookshelf, and they'll probably go on that. But a couple of them will get hung up. Just thought it'd be cool to have some different things in my collection. So I do have a Ty Daniel 14 blah blah blah. I can't remember his numbers. I'm a bad person. Did have a care gift for me. Ty, he didn't have to do it. He's like, Doug, I have some Mets for you. I thought was pretty cool. Really appreciative of this. I'm always just over the moon with somebody. I think of my friends and I was like, I'm just going to hang out. This was the first time we met. So in person, we talk. via messaging and things. We talked on the phone one night. He's a very nice fella, loves this hobby, loves the people in the hobby. He knows a lot of people. He's just a good person to talk to. And let's see what he got me. I haven't looked at anything. So first up is going to be I can't read the name at all. Sometimes these Bowman just drive me nuts, and it won't focus either. But it's a first Bowman. I don't have this one. I know that. Looks like it's from last year. This is Santucci. Snyder. Yeah, I don't have any of these first Bowmans. This will be great. This is newer stuff. I just don't have this newer stuff. Dom. I think that's what it is. And I gotta be honest, don't really know any of these. No, this is Benji. He is a pretty good prospect. A chance. I got a shot prospect. So thank you so much for these. Love to have these to my Mets collection. You never know. One of them might be a star one day. Next is going to be my man Reese Indy. Rusty. First time meeting him in person. I've talked to him several times. One of the great people in our community. This is 2005 Topps Bazooka Gold. Get out of here. I have never seen these cards. Man, these are thick, nice. Piazza. I don't even know who that is. It says his first year. Ian Blattergroen. Cliff Floyd, one of my favorites. Didn't play very long, but he was also an Expo. Pedro Martinez. Cole Strayhorn, first year. Matthew Lindstrom, first year card. Oh, David Wright. Nice. Be a nice ads. Kazui Matsui, great second baseman we had. Jose Reyes, shortstop. Tom Glavine and Brett Harper, first year. Very awesome cards. Woo. Love to add Mets, LGFM or LFMGM, whatever it is. I see an auto on the top of this. Get the hell out of here with this one. Oh my gosh. Really. Over the top, man. Over the top. The White Gooden auto. Oh my gosh. Emmitt Smith. Oh, it's got two players. It's Emmitt on one side. And then, gosh, who is that from Tampa? Love that uniform. Darcy Green, I think it says, but love that card. Michael Irvin. Oh, no, this is Des Bryant at 88. Oh, this beautiful Ripken. Don't think I have that one. Marcus Stroman hitting, and he could hit a little bit. I wouldn't mind him coming back if he's too upset of being a Yankee. He can be our fourth or fifth starter. Another Stroman. David Wright, tools of the trade. Get out of here with this. Two patches, or two swabs of, not patches, but two pieces of jersey. Awesome. Oh, and a nice Pete. Prism. Thank you so much. Over the top. Come on, guys. Just, I was not expecting this. And I didn't really take anything to the show. I was just so about getting there. Oh, get out of town. I think I need this for my, I'm almost certain I need this for my registry. Get the F out. Beautiful. I mean, these are tough. They crack when you flatten them out. Any of these ones at 3D back in the day, that's what happens to what was that name? Kellogg's. Kellogg's are so tough to get. Central Region, Gary Carter, 7-Eleven Slurpee corn. Now, this is one of those things after I started getting deep into player collecting and learning about the regions and stuff, thanks to people on here like the Ricks and the other people that do food and beverage. Yeah, this is awesome, man. Really awesome. I got to check to make sure I even have this one. This is one of those that, I did buy a Player Day collection. I pretty much have everything, but I don't have that graded. Going into the registry today, it's a 9, and those things are impossible to get. Those 3D imagings from the 70s and 80s, they tend to crack, and that is just beyond awesome. Taco Time. Never heard of these. 1994 Taco Time. Get out of town. What? I know he loves Griffey too. I hope you didn't give me part of your collection. Look at that. Oh, look at this one. This is another classic. Look at that. This is going to be a long video, so hang in there. I'm going to have stories and stuff. The swing. And then we got one of Griffey. I'm sure it is a simile auto, but it is a beautiful card with the moose. Thank you so much, man. Great additions to Griffey collection. I've kind of slowed down. I was telling them I've slowed down on him and Frank. Still pick them up when I can. I can't collect everything. And it goes in circles. I'll stop collecting somebody, and I didn't get them all out. Oh, didn't get them all. Look at that. Him and is that Larkin, right? What? 2 of these? Are you kidding me? Did you mean to give me 2? If not, you need one of these back. You let me know. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Love the laugh. Whoever was the artist, awesome job. Taco Time. That must be something up in that area. Never heard of that. Awesome. Just, I'm far from Mangini or those guys. You can surprise me very easily with stuff. Things I don't know can fill up a state. My 1968-70 Fleer cloth stickers, a 7 New York Mets Quez card. Get out of town. It's a blank back. What? Get out of here. Who pitched the first perfect game in a World Series? Yeah, Don Larson. What cities were represented in the first World Series? That's Boston and Pittsburgh. Oh my gosh. Reese, thank you so much. My God, this is 2 care packages from you that you just killed it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really. I was not expecting this from you. I don't never expect it from anybody, and I really appreciate it. My God, I might even have to get you something with Notre Dame on it, and that would kill me. But that's the way it is. Uh, and I just want to also tell you, so before I start getting into it, I took out $1,000 to go, and then I got 200 more. I came back with that 200 because I was also buying food. I had to pay $60 total for entry fees, little things like that. So I took 1,000 out of my cards, and I took stash and 200 out of my my account for my paycheck, and I ended up coming back with that 200. So I was just fine. I just felt like the last day. I didn't know. I knew we were going out to eat on Sunday and stuff, and I just used my card for that. So I spent 1,000 at this show, and let's see where my $1,000 in value. I already showed you some of the bigger things. This is going to be the cards. So we got Keith Hernandez, red. This is all from one vendor. So this vendor's old school. They opened up cards from the last year, and they had them all in binders. They had base. And I wasn't really looking at the base. I was looking at the short prints and stuff like that. And they were like, "What are you looking for?" And I was like, "Players I collect." I mean, oh, well, if we can help you, I'll point it out. Okay. So I was like, all right. So David Wright, pink bench, pink last year Stadium Club. Keith Hernandez, you saw the red, pink. Before it was a David Wright red. They look a lot alike, but it was a pink. In here, another Piazza. Rodriguez for my I just saw that as I was flipping through, and I thought that'd be cool for my catchers. I think these were all like $1. I think the highest one was $5. Jackson Churio, Yamamoto, and this is new breed inserts. Jackson Merle, just like these. I did find an Alonso that I think I don't have. Virtuoso Velocity. And then this colored version of Special Forces. I have one of these, but I think this is the red or pink version of that. Then I picked up a Paul Skeens out of there. I think it's like a Stars or whatever these. Yeah, Stars of the MLB. I just like that. It's not his rookie. It's this year's. It doesn't have the cup. I really like to get the RC or cup for these guys, but I just like that one. Ronnie, red and pink. You can see, I just wanted to put the red and pink. You can see there. Cal Ripken, pink. Andrew Abbott from UVA. Cup, and this is a red border paper or whatever they're calling this one. And then this silver border, I believe it's what it's called for this Pete that I did not have. Another Pete I got from those people I did not have. This blue and white, did not have that one. So I got a couple more from that same dealer. So I also picked up this Paul Skeens for $5. This Paul Skeens for $5. I didn't know if I had those or not. I'm almost positive I did not. And if I do, I don't care. So this next one, I want to take it out because these plastics are really hard to see. Because this is just such a beautiful card. I should show you this one last. So let me show you. You already seen it, but I'm going to show you this one. So I saw this first. It's got a pinstripe black patch. Pete Alonso sticker auto, of course. Tier 1, beautiful card. Got this. It had a label for 50. Got it for way cheaper. I got a great deal on all these. So this is all from one vendor. And then he pulls this out and he goes, "What else are you looking at, my man?" And I said, "Well, I'm looking at the cow." And as soon as I said that, the lights went out in the building. So you hear the cases close. You could just feel the panic in the room. Luckily, they came on not right back on, but it was a good enough where you could feel the panic. Everybody's like, "What the hell's going on?" And then they came back on. It was from the wind, and it never happened again, but they were just letting us know. And then I got this Cal Ripken out of 25. I believe it's also a tier 1. Yeah. Beautiful card. Just again, this one was for 100. And if both of these are well under, like already priced under what their autos usually go for, Pete's is starting to come down. And it depends on what it's on. I was surprised to see this Ripken at 100 and got it with. They had their stuff priced. This table had their stuff priced to move, and they were in the section with a lot of the guys from that go to Chantilly and stuff and the National. So I made a mental note of who these dealers were. So if I see them again, it's definitely a dealer that I will search out again. So this one here, again, a dealer. I just went through their cards. They had $3, and then you get so many, you get money off. So I did that. I have never seen this Frank Thomas mosaics, so it's from Pinnacle. Thought it was awesome. Picked up this beautiful triple threads out of 525 of Johnny Bench. This Ken Griffey, I didn't know if I had it or not. I'm almost sure, but that's okay. This again, I'm pretty sure I had this Prism, but that's okay. This Chef Boyardee for Cal, knew I didn't have this one. I have it on a full sheet of Chef Boyardee cards, but I don't have the single David Wright blue Prism. I know it's some design on there, but I don't care. Beautiful card. Color match, really nice. Baseball Heroes, Ken Griffey Jr. I have at least seen this one. Do not have it. I'm almost positive. Rookie card Titan of Pete. Didn't know if I had that one or not. I have a spreadsheet, but when it's this cheap, I'll just take it. And if I get a second one, I don't care. If it's a card I like. If it's a iffy card, I'll look it up and or more expensive. Gary Carter, I'm 99.9% sure I have this one. It's a base, but I'm so getting like refractors and the colors and all that sometimes the base slipped by me. $3, and I bought enough where they took more off. And I'll show you something else I got too from the same dealer. Cal Ripken Select. The Bowman National Pete Alonso, did not have that. I knew I didn't have that. Frank Thomas that I did not have. Thomas. Beautiful card. These I pick up every time I see them. I know I have I'm almost positive I have this one. I'm pretty sure I have it. Picked it up, and sorry, Hitman, the protective film will stay on. Another Cal that I did not have, and a Jackson Holiday that I knew I didn't have. Really like this Jackson Holiday. Thought it was nice. Very nice. Picked that up. And also at the same vendor, these were in plastic sleeves. Sleeves sucked. They were very big and kind of had that crusty feel to it. So I'll put new sleeves on it. This is an E-Tops card. I thought this was fantastic. I think it's got Matsui, Beltran, Pedro. Oh, who is that? Is that Piazza? I think it is. David Wright and Reyes. So Can't see. It's a little dark where I'm at, but if I have the overhead light, I have a terrible glare. So I kind of go with the light that's in front of me here. I need to put up a big light front. If you're wondering what's going on. And then I got this black and white Todd Zeal. I didn't have any Todd Zeal autos. This is out of 50 or 65. So yeah, really, really, I was like Todd Zeal, Mets, had it cheap, picked it up. So I picked all those up from one dealer. Those two, and then a stack of loose cards. Let's see here. All right. Got these from one dealer, and I'm going to set these to a side because I know they're from I got them. Oh, yeah. Got them from this dealer. Got some cards mixed up together here. All right. So one dealer here had a bunch of WNBA cards. Me and Westergriff hit them pretty hard. So I got Angel Reese first, and I've been looking for some first to use. They're tough finds out in the wild. Cameron Brink, and these prices were just could not leave them there. Juju Watkins, I almost picked up some more of her, but yeah, I think she's going to be a great talent. There's a lot that in college right now. It's hard for me to say. And then, of course, Caitlin Clark. I didn't have her first Bowman. So I got all of those from one person. And that was Friday. I got cards. I did not think I bought any cards on Friday. I got those, and they were pretty cheap. Let's see. So these are all from one dealer, actually from Virginia Beach area. Brandon Lau auto. As cheap as it was, I couldn't leave it there. This is a Zach Geloff purple auto rookie out of no numbering. Oh yeah, it is out of two. I thought purple was numbered. Out of 299. Beautiful, just beautiful card. I think the A's are going to be special, and he's going to be part of that. This is Pasquino Pasquich. Hopefully he has a healthy season this year for the Royals. Just thought that was just a banger of a card. And that might not have been from that dealer. I can't remember. I got some cards mixed up. I did also pick up this Dark Ray. They had some Star Wars cards as well. They had their stuff very well. And then this is what I saw these. I was like, well, I want to see what else they have. Virginia section. So Tiki Barber, beautiful card. This is Thomas Jones auto, one of our greats. Eli Harold, one of our great rush edges. Then we have Kevin Parks, who was just a beast at running back. And then, of course, Howie's boy, Chris Long. I mean, just in their Virginia uniforms, all autos except for Tiki. I do have a Tiki auto. Yeah, in-person auto. I like to get. I didn't get it. I bought it. I would love to get. I don't have any pulled autos, but need to have one in my collection. I need to. He never is at shows to get. I have his brother, Rondé. So I got out of another dealer's box. You'll see these stickers, different stickers meant different numbers. Jackson Cheerio. Now I got these Sunday. King Griffey, Topps gold, black gold. Look at that. Look at that shine, boys. Just could not pass up on this one. And this is him as a Dodger. I do not pick up many Mike Piazzas as Dodgers. But I just couldn't leave that alone. This one will probably go in my catcher's book Love that. Love that picture. It was like, I gotta have that one. Picked up a Francisco, a card I have not seen. Picked that up. Frank Thomas. Going yard, Ken Griffey. Rookie Rush was Ronnie Marciano, which is funny because it's all etch. He has yet to play in the majors. And then another Jackson Holiday Summertime Park. Thought that, like those cards. That's a cool insert. So pick those up. I was doing a lot of box hunting. So these are going to be some more boxes. These are from a couple of different dealers, but they have, you'll see what the trend is. So, yep, just picking up catchers, loving them. The better, loved, the more I wanted them. This one even has Phillies written across it. Some cards that just, some play balls that I wouldn't have in my collection, but beautiful catcher cards. This is the 54 Topps, I believe. And man, when I was a kid, I loved these. I found some at my dad's house. Used to always love to look at them at card shops and shows growing up. The TV, the Bowmans. So I had to pick up some of them. Just, nothing crazy. Nothing was, I think the highest one I spent was tagged at 18. And again, I did not pay nearly full price for any of these. Once, I think I paid like, one guy was like $25 and the other one was like $20. So I was in it pretty cheap. Let's see here. Next is going to be some autos and different cards I picked up. I can't remember where and how I picked these up, but a David Wright auto on the Platinum Anniversary. I think this one was labeled like at $80. Got it for 40, I think. Maybe it was labeled less than that. Cody Senga already Topps already in, been graded. Topps Chrome. My words are not working very well. Green Wave for that one. My words might work before the end of this night. Topps Chrome update. This is from 2023. This is a Pete Alonso crushed insert that I didn't know Pete was in. Already graded 9.5. Now these Pete's I picked up from one guy or one table. I almost went back. They had. I started looking at a Pete, so he dug up underneath his table. It wasn't expecting to sell Pete's at a Philly show. And this is going to be the swap. What is this called? The logo swap. So you got the Gypsy Queen up here. So, and I got a 10. So I thought that was pretty cool on that one. 2020 Topps Gypsy Queen logos. Also card. And then this is where I stopped for. This is the Topps Chrome Pete Alonso short print orange refractor. Beautiful card. I really like orange refractors. It sucks that they're numbered so low. I don't know if this one's numbered or not. They're usually like 25. I don't see a numbering. That doesn't mean it's not. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, out of 25. So it usually kind of expensive. Got a good deal on all these though. So another vendor that I have trying to remember these vendors. So when I see them again at other shows, I can show them some love again, and they can show me some love back. Now this was a Friday purchase for sure. Walk by a table, just looking at vintage stuff, seeing what. Well, I was just looking at cards Friday. I didn't even have my book backpack with me. I showed up 3:30, 4 o'clock at the show. I was just there to hang out with Mike because I knew it was the only day he was going to be able to be there in Greece. So then Ed showed up finally, and hung out. But this card here, this was marked at 200. Looking at the corners, beautiful. But I'm an edges guy, so it doesn't have to be perfectly centered. I just like to see the edges, and I didn't see a crease in his face. I'm like, man, this is a 200. I offered 175, bought it for 180. Very happy. It was listed. Twos were listed on eBay at 225. So we didn't have to eBay fee it and all that stuff. Very good card. On the back is a little discoloring corners. Just a beautiful card. You can see right here, a little dark discoloring, which I'm sure that's what brought it down. And it might, usually if it's a pinhole, it's a 1. But I don't care. This is just a beautiful card. Go in my Mickey Cochran collection. Did not pick up any Roy Campanellas, but there's always the next show. And I talked to y'all Saturday about 2 bigger things, and I went to the more value, more, and it came organically. It wasn't forced, and that's what I was really enjoying some of this stuff and was picking it up. So this one here, Mike O sent me a picture, found it on the floor. I didn't never get back over there. This is numbered out of 99. It's from the World Baseball Classic. Pete Alonso. We're walking out. We're talking about his card. He goes, "Oh, I picked this up. If you don't want it, it's the only way I'll get a Pete Alonso without him being in a Mets uniform." And I was like, "Oh, what is it?" And he showed me. I was like, "If you're going to keep it, keep it." But, and he sold it to me for what he paid for it. I really appreciative of that, Mike. Mike was shooting us all like PC stuff all day instead of just looking for himself on Friday. And he's like, "Dude, you're here for yourself." He was shooting me stuff while I was driving into town. So this is stuff I got or bought from Ed Weskagrift, and we'll round it out. So I bought he bought some Kate Martins. This is the alternate picture. He bought a couple of them, gave me one. I think they were like $5 each. So I got that. Money K. Martin. I bought some Sotos, and we all know how he's feeling about Soto right now. He's just bummed. So I got that one. He gave me a couple. I think this was in the purchase. Yeah, for blue to $4.99. This was a throw in. The artist one. This was, he threw in 2, and I can't remember which 2 he threw in. Juan Soto blue. I think this one I purchased, silver pack, and I know I purchased this one. This was the one that set it off. This was the 9 Expos short print. So, he was unhappy about him going to the Mets. I'm ecstatic about it, of course. 1, I get to collect him again. And 2, I'm just so happy to him being on the Mets. But yeah, that's it. I did buy, because I want to be transparent on my values. I did buy on the way out Friday night two uh, Monopoly blasters, WNBA Monopoly blasters. So I was like, oh, Saturday night, I'll be sitting in the hotel room eating and watching TV, something to do. I ended up talking to Ty till I don't know when and ended up passing out. So I didn't open them until I got home. Did all right, nothing great. And then I did buy this right here. So I meant to show this on the big screen, but it's a, and you know what? And I will. Let me just do this. And that was it right there. So I bought that. $70. I think that's about what they go for. It's either 60. I think that's about what they go for. I've never seen one in the wild, but I that's what the sorry, it's been a long day. The tops ones, the baseball ones go for. So I was a little happy. If I overpaid for it, so be it. I was just happy to get it. When I came back with, with the 200, so I pretty much spent, give or take, around 1,000. I think. If I did, it was below because I bought some food. I bought fudge. I bought. Sometimes I use my card. Sometimes I use cash. Just depends on how I felt at the moment. Because I like to just, if I go out of town, I like to use my cash. When I go to shows, I like to use my cash for cards, and that's because that's what it's there for. And everything else kind of comes out of pocket. So I think all in all, I spent 1,500 on everything. I know and that's really overestimating. Drive, 9-hour drive, up and back, 3 days, two nights in a hotel, all of that included, with purchasing cards and eating was, 1,500 or less. And, I preach the value. Now, a lot of people say, holy shit, that's a lot of money. And then there'll be a lot of people saying, man, that ain't shit. But, I feel like what I bought, I didn't really buy the sodas there. I already paid for those. So the stuff I bought, stacks that I bought, this is my thumbnail. This should be my thumbnail to really get old man Jeannie and them all fired up. What I bought at the card show, how much I spent. So, really happy with that. I feel like I did well. I feel like, like I said, I organically switched what I was doing mid-flow. Friday, I saw 2 items, higher end items. Switched what I was doing to really just go after some other stuff that had value, but man, still are hard to get, things that I wouldn't normally get. Like, I mean, this is, for me, buying this much vintage at a show that's not like Campanella or somebody like that that's different for me, and I'm happy I did. These are actually going to go into my my catchers book, so because I tend to pull that out and look at it, so I really want catchers I like and admire and through the decades, since the beginning. So just trying to find stuff like that to put in there is fun. It's just a fun, cheap way of hobbying. And yeah, so that is $1,000 that comes out of my national fund that went to the Philly show. And that's what I got. and I'm happy with that. That show was awesome, well run. Again, kudos. I talked about it the other night. Love the Philly show. Thanks again to my buddies that I hung out with, Ty, Reese, Ed, Mike. Um, great hanging out with you guys, talking to y'all. And again, thanks for hanging in here and watching this with me. And until next time, like, share, tell a friend. Please subscribe if you haven't. Welcome to my new subscribers. Picking up a few, here and there, and it's really been, it gives me a little bit more breath of fresh air that I know I'm talking to newer people, and still talking to old friends, and making friends along the way is awesome. So until next time, see ya.